well, so walk backward fast. Hello, folks. Thank you so much for joining me for another Joe Lok style class, Joe Lok style Tai Chi and Qi Gong. So let's take right hand in fist, please. Left hand straight and pull back the thumb with feet together, hands together. We salute. Lovely. All right, so we're just going to jump straight in. We'll begin with our 7 stars rotations. We'll just do it and see what happens, and then we'll take it from there and continue with our Joe Lok journey. Let's float up, please, through the very top of the head, the chin slightly down and back, and let's just take a few moments to arrive and calm. Oops, and I'll pop you on mute. Let's find all 10 fingers, gently lengthening them down, feeling the top of the head, gently lengthening up, feeling into the system. Good. Let's begin with open door 5. Tai Chi duality. Change direction. Level up and change direction. Movement 3, heaven, earth, and man. Again. Try to stay erect, upright, rather than bending the body forwards. Yes, very good. Keeping those knees in line with toes. Check posture. Relax to center. Round 3. Very good. I'm going to do the back view, but I'm going to iron out the corners really pretty much to the sides. So we're going to the southeast first. Oh, sorry, with this one. This one first, yes. Good. So to your southeast, and we have the dragon. Southwest, tiger. Notice the hands don't sink too much. It's the energy that sinks, not the hands. Let's do it again on this side. Dragon, tiger. Let's do the full version of the dragon, going up each vertebrae in turn, feeling your way up the back. And good, we're going to move on. There's your tiger. Now the phoenix to the south. Snake to the north. Flip the toes and turn. Press the palms away. Lasso the top hand. Flip the toes and turn. Press the hands away. Look over the shoulder, lasso the top hand. Let's come back to center for turtle. Cross hands and open, hands level with the feet. Fill your shell, fill the back. Lengthen up through the top of the head, chin slightly down and back. Lengthen the neck out of the shell and release. For our movement 5, the elements. Gold, water, wood, fire, earth, movement 6, 6 harmonies. Turn, step through, open the left side. Back the way you came, turn in, step, swing, step through and open. Keep turning in that direction. Martial flowers. You can take a couple of steps if you like, just whatever your space allows. Good, let's do movement 6 again because I was off screen for some of it. Ready, so from here, and ready, and swing, up and over, step, and open, back the way you came, up and over, step, turn, step through, and open. Keep turning, and we'll cross, step, and try 2 steps if you have room, and back, to the other side. Very well done. Rest. Movement 7, now the 7 stars rotations. So, want to just be in sight, okay. So we lengthen up, relax down, calming down. Find your fingers, scoop under, right hand under, there's your little hug ball. Turn the ball, push your left heel out, and release. So I have a small space here. I'm going to try to do 8 steps round. See how you get on. Ready? And 1, 2, 3, halfway, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Change. 1, 2, 3, halfway, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's try again. Change. 1, 2, 3, halfway, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Change. And 1, 2, 3, halfway, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And rest. Take a breath. Rest for a moment. And center. and close. Very good. Okay, so yeah, circle walking. We could do a whole class of we could do nothing but circle walking for a year. Maybe it would start to feel good and smooth. Um, it's a different thing, but that was very good. I hope you enjoyed that. I want you to think of what they call mud step in Bagua, in circle walking. A mud step is this idea that your feet glide. It's a little bit like what you would call a chasse in dance, that your feet are kind of hovering and just slipping like you're slipping across mud on the floor. It's a very different way of stepping than in Tai Chi. Normally in Tai Chi, if we're stepping forwards, we step with the heel and then relax down. If we're stepping back, we step with the toe and relax down. But in Bagua, we're looking to maintain this kind of always flat. And similarly, there is a difference. With Tai Chi, we step empty, and then we shift our weight. With Bagua, with circle walking, you actually shift your weight as you step. So you have a kind of floating center. It is a very buoyant way of moving. So you're not stepping first and then shifting your weight. You're actually taking your weight with you and maintaining your center between your two legs at all times. So it's something to play with. As I say, there's a lot going on there. You'll see a nod to that same way of looking at things in the rest of Master Lok's work. For example, do you remember our practice shifting the weight as we step in preparation to do our Phoenix? So here we're shifting the weight as we step, as opposed to stepping and then shifting the weight. So Master Lok, heavily influenced by Bagua, has our weight transferring with the step. It's not putting the weight onto the step, the center shifts, staying in the middle between the 2 feet. So as I say, for example, in the Phoenix, when we have done scoop under, we are shifting the weight as we step and then expand. Shifting the weight as we step. So a little bit of an adjustment of mind when we're doing Master Lok stuff. So it's something you can work on, have a wee go at walking around in circles. Yeah. Okay, so let's move on. Yay. Let's move on to our Immortals form. We're jumping past Phoenix because I'd like to use the Phoenix to warm down. So we're now going to do the meat. While our minds are relatively fresh, we're going to do the more complex stuff. I have not tried to, well, I have tried a bit. I've not tried much to do the mirror of the Immortals. The Immortals is difficult enough that I've just stuck with the one way. So let's have a wee go. Yeah, having a stretch there is good to see. Lovely. Let's have a wee go at the Immortals and see how you get on. And we'll maybe do it a few times, and then we can have a look at the Phoenix as well. Okay, maybe do the Phoenix on both sides. So, see if I can move the camera back a little bit more. Not much. There we go. Okay. So, Immortals Crossing the Sea by Master Joe Lok. Let's lengthen up. and relax down. Ready, and same way as we start the circle walking. Turning to the back and step, turn and feed the weight back. Excellent. So can you feel all those moments where the 7 stars are going, hello, hello, they're in there all over the place. Isn't that beautiful? So I really like Master Lok's system, partly for that reason, that you just have this integrity of style. Of course, all styles have an integrity of style, but I really like the syllabus. Just once you've got a little bit, it informs everything else, and everything else then feeds back and informs it in return. So you can see these movements from 7 stars in practice in the form, and then by doing that, it gives them significance and it further elucidates why you're doing them in the first place. So Yeah, I really like it. It's very nice. Let's do it again, shall we? One more time. Yay. Okay. Let's lengthen out. And relax. Let's begin. Good. So just give yourself a wee breath. Any wee movements you want to do, any stretches. If you want a glass of water, resip. Just let yourself recover. You could always just go into Wuji to recover and observe the heart rate, the breath. Notice how the system is responding to the practice. And notice as you breathe, everything eases back into recovery. Good. Okay. Very nice. Once more, that Like plant? No, no, okay. Phoenix then. Yeah, okay, good. Okay, so let's have a go at Phoenix on both sides. So we'll do it the way we originally learned, and then we'll just keep going. And if we remember just the second side, if you remember, when you get to that point on the second side, after your second movement of the Phoenix couple return home, we just open the fist. That stays as the top hand and bring the other hand under, and then we can expand and go into our heaven and earth rotations again. Okay, so, but listen, if you forget, I do it quite often, autopilot, just finish the form and then go, oh yes. So if that happens, just do it from the beginning on the second side. No harm done. Okay, so Phoenix in graceful clouds of blessing on both sides. Let's lengthen up and relax down. Calming down. Just keep going with your Wuji for a moment. I'm going to close a door in the house. There's a radio blaring, excuse me. I live in a house full of very deaf people, so if the radio is on, the whole house vibrates. Okay, ready? Phoenix, we begin. Very good. Very good. Lovely. Okay, so that is, we have just rattled through all of the master lock stuff that I know, basically. Yeah. So the question is, what do we do now? Do you have any choice, any preferences? We could do a guided relaxation.
Unmute, sorry. No, I wouldn't mind doing that again, both right and left. Yeah, that'd be fine.
Yeah.
As a nice wind down, yeah. And maybe I need just do a little bit of stretching at the end, you know, the shaking and stretching, just to finish off.
Perfect, let's do that. Okay, lovely. Yeah, good stuff. Okay. So, yeah. Phoenix right and left one more time. Just about fit it on the screen. Lovely. So let's lengthen up and relax down. Ready? Start. Ah, well, look what I did. Autopilot. So because of that, I'm going to go in now from here. Sorry about that. So there we have it. Yay. So yeah, as I say, if you're used to doing something and many repetitions, even if it is your plan to do something else, if you lose concentration even for a moment, you'll go into your pattern that you're used to. It's a bit like doing the school run, and then one day you decide to go somewhere else and you end up doing the school run again. So yeah, apologies about that. Okay, cool. So let's do a little warm down, yes, with our lengthening up and over to one side and a little twist and shake. I mean, this is an exercise about letting go. And that takes effort for a lot of people. And it's one of these things, not everyone can just let go. So it requires practice just like everything else. But most of our Tai Chi, we're trying to guide our system with controlled abandon. And this is much more like abandoned control. You just let it go. Good. And let's float up. So it's the yin to the yang and to the other side. It's amazing how many people find it impossible to just let go in their first instance. So what I normally say to them is try shaking forwards and back, and then try doing a little twist, and then put the two together and just let the body go wherever it wants to go. As I say, you'd think that you have to learn how to contract, but we also have to learn how to release. Good. Okay, let's float up. Let's do the same thing with the legs. So we just plant the balls of the foot and just let the legs do a shake and a twist and just let them go wherever they want to go. Feel the jelly on the plate wobble. That's the lovely bit. I really enjoy feeling my muscles just flowing all over the bones and just bouncing off their limits. It's wonderful. It's a really nice feeling. Good. And then we shake out on the other side. So just gently turn. I say, let go into that lovely, chaotic wibble wobble, like the jelly on the plate. Good. And shake out. Don't know if you've ever tried. There was a real trend at one stage in gyms for these vibro plates. I'm not sure if they're still as popular now, but they kind of make your muscles do stuff out of your control as well. Let's bring the arms up and we have a wee shake like this. So out and in, and then forwards and back. And let's add the heel taps. So it looks sort of ragdoll by Bing Xiao, 100 ailments go away, but let your wrists kind of flow up. And deep breath, and good. Yeah, that's it. We'll do it again. Deep breath. Bit like a ski jump, isn't it? One more time, deep breath. And good. Just let the arms swing. Excellent. All right. So I think a wee bit of just a few seconds of silk reeling left and right might be quite nice. So let us go into I'm doing my left side. You can do your left side if you like. And just a wee bit of Chen style cloud hands. See if you can get that feeling of spaciousness. Actually, if you turn the tool out, we'll do from silk reeling too. Beautiful. Just a wee taste of it. And let's cheat and go to the other side. We turn that toe in, turn the other toes out slightly. Last time. Good, and now we can draw across and come in. Very nice, folks. I hope you have enjoyed our little whirlwind tour of Master Lok's work today. Let's finish with 3 breaths, please. We float up. Relax down. Holding the breath at the top, push the toes into the floor and release. Good. Let's guide the hands to center, hug the elbows in, and just for a moment, return to that place in the very center. Beautiful. Thank you so much, everyone. Let's relax down and salute. Choosam hao. Say Lao Shur Hao. Thank you. Good stuff. Practice. And look forward to seeing you next time.